Here's Michael Badgley now to get this one started. And we are underway from Ford Field. Takes it at the 7. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Minnesota's offense and Q. Set to go here.
Not bad for a fourth-round draft pick. Well over 100 career starts now. And the chemistry with his top targets, really on point. They spend a lot of time in practice and after practice making sure the routes are run well, and he knows exactly where they're going to be on the field. And when they get open, he delivers.
A huge play there right off the bat, and even 50 yards on the ground. Well, I tell you what, when you get a running back who can move like that in the open field, that's something to take advantage of, and they certainly did there.
And there's an old chestnut of an expression called getting on your horse. And I hate to use it, but I'm going to right here because it absolutely applies. How about the head of steam he had behind him? And he was absolutely galloping downfield. That was something to see.
And the next-gen stats are going to tell the story, and wow, what a story it is. Nearly a full 23 miles an hour. One of the fastest plays on record, folks. From the red zone now, Cousins. To the right side, and complete to Jefferson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Holding offense.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
It's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. You're usually going to pick up a holding call.
Cousins throw pulled in by Jefferson. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. A 2nd and 11 for the 19. Cousins. And it's caught. Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hockenson from 19 yards away. And the Vikings need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. The 3 plays already in the end zone. That was quick.
We always talk about offenses understanding what they want to do before they go into a game, and they practice it. They have their script and the plays they want to open with. But defenses aren't just reactive. They have their own ideas as well. These ideas didn't get implemented very well. 3 plays and a touchdown already scored against them.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Takes it at the 7. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff. They'll start out here with a jet sweep, and he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Play action. It's Goff. Looking downfield for Jones. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
Goff. And that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads me. I think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And this returnable for Rager. It's a 39-yard punt, 8 on the return, and the Vikings will take over here first and 10. Play fake, Cousins. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Vikings.
Off the play fake, Cousins. And that nearly intercepted. The free safety rolling into position, almost had it, but it's second down. Cousins throwing quickly out for Jefferson. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on third down. To the air again, it's Cousins. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They go play action. Cousins. Wide open receiver complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11. Now Goff. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. Oh, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. They lost 2, and it brings up 4th. And our statistician, Ben Ramsauer, just held up 3 fingers to remind me he now has 3 tackles for a loss only in the first quarter.
Well, Ben's got it detailed perfectly. He always gives us the right stats. I'd love to be on the offense's headset right now because what you're hearing is, can someone please block him? Come up with a scheme. Come up with something. Make sure you block him because he's disrupting everything.
A good return there, 17 yards. And it will be Vikings ball, first and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the break, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense.
The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. They'll set up a throw. Got an open man finding Jefferson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll go Madison up the middle. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Going to run with Madison again. And a solid run down inside the 30. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. On play action, Cousins. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
At first glance, I thought he just used his size in order to win the route, but he also had a little subtle move in there as well. Made the defender think he was going one direction and was able to track the ball in another.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a give to Madison. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. Throwing is Cousins. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. On the handoff, it's Madison. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Alexander Madison, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings take a 3-touchdown lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was capped off by a touchdown scamper from Alexander Madison. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the 6. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 26. He'll begin by dropping it off to Montgomery. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. Better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. A minute 52 to play until halftime. Now, I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. action now. Cousins. And this is going to be caught, but they'll... So it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Cousins to throw it. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. Touchdown! Kirk Cousins with 3 touchdown passes now in the afternoon. And the Vikings are able to add on to their first half lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Joseph now to have the PAT. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So out now come the Lions. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Goff's throw here into the hands of Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off, and the Vikings are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Following the interception, Cousins. Complete, Jefferson the target. And they're going to speed things up here.
Justin Jefferson. It's a gain of 7.
To throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. 3rd and short yardage. Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And this one is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Cousins. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 22 yards there, a first down.
And the Vikings first down.
From the gun, here's Cousins. He's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. K.J. Osborne in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes this 35-0 now.
35. Lions, nothing.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So I'm waltzing down Main Street, got an umbrella, just a torrential downpour, and I look over, and this guy's stone-faced wearing a poncho that says, "Don't rain on my parade," and he is just angry. And we got to go. I'll tell you the rest later. Here we go, third quarter. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10.
At their own 25-yard line. Third quarter starting with a run from Montgomery. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
On 2nd and 11 now. Goff. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there. And there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
Here's Madison. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, "I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you."
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker.
And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But we're still in the 3rd quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after it.
Goff connects with St. Brown.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Goff.
Out route, he finds his man. It's Jones.
And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Wide open receiver complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the free play. They got great yardage out of it.
It's kind of like when we were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You see, you had the free play.
Yeah.
Right? Already had what you needed. Go ahead and get a little more on top. I like it.
He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Going up the gut, Montgomery. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Called out a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd.
3rd and goal. Try to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable.
Now Goff.
Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions.
2 yards on the touchdown there.
And the Lions are able to at least get 1 score back. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So an 8-play drive covering 80 yards.
And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. Kene Nwangu now out of his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 2nd down, this is Madison. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. On third down, they run with Madison. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on fourth down. They're going for it. Here's Madison. And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. Back now at Ford Field. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. On the toss, Madison. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. Another carry now for Madison. Runs over it. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 133 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. Second and 10. Running from the shotgun with Madison. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Cousins. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. From 7. And the Vikings have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. Joseph connects on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they're trying to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Touchdown, Detroit!
Patterson now for the extra point.
And that'll cut the lead down to 28. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Alexander Madison leading his Vikings offense out there to begin the next drive.
He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. The offense on third down, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. This will be 3rd and 6. Throwing, Cousins. He's going to air one out. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And here's Ryan Wright now.
Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Shifts by him. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Lions will take over.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. From the 45 on 2nd down, Goff.
That quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Back to throw, Goff. The left side completion to Jones.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Lions.
Goff now to throw. Buying time to his left.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To the air again, Goff. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Jump. From the outside, maybe. Start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
There's Goff. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. From the red zone now, Goff. Over the middle, it's complete.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Goff. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Again, Goff. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The Lions will... their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Out of the gun, Goff. And in for the Lions, touchdown. David Montgomery, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. touchdown. Badgley out there to kick it away.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So the final seconds of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
Here's Madison running left. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.